In the tender embrace of celestial light, where the whispers of the divine weave through the tapestry of existence, I, an angel of the Most High, stand before you, my voice a radiant thread in the eternal song of justice and love. Behold, dear soul, the truth that resonates in the chambers of your wounded heart, the one who played with your affections, who trifled with the sacred gift of your trust, now faces the unyielding weight of divine justice. For heaven, in its boundless compassion, defends the pure-hearted, those who love with the ferocity of a star and the gentleness of a morning breeze. You, who have wept in the quiet of the night, your tears a silent offering to the universe, know this, your pain has not gone unseen. The Creator, whose eyes pierce the veil of time, has witnessed every fracture in your spirit, every moment you gave of yourself only to be met with betrayal. And in this sacred moment, I declare unto you, the scales of eternity are being balanced. The one who caused you sorrow, who danced carelessly upon the fragile strings of your heart, now stands before the mirror of truth. Beloved soul, come closer and listen, for I have been sent to whisper truth into your spirit, truth you may have longed to hear but were too wounded to grasp. You, the one with the heart so pure, the love so deep, the intentions so honest, you have been seen. Every tear that slipped quietly onto your pillow, every silent prayer that rose from your broken spirit, every trembling hope you dared to cling to after betrayal, none of it went unnoticed by the Holy One who watches over all. Heaven has recorded your cries and weighed the injustices done against you. The one who played with your heart, who treated your sacred love like it was a game, now stands before the courts of heaven, facing the consequences of their choices. For do not be deceived, nothing escapes divine justice. While it seemed for a season that they triumphed, while it appeared they could walk away untouched, heaven was preparing a judgment far more powerful than anything your human eyes could see. You, precious soul, you were not meant to carry the burden of vengeance. You were meant to heal, to rise, and to shine even brighter than before. That is why I am here, to remind you that the battle was never yours to fight. The battle belonged to the one who crafted you from purest light, the one who breathed destiny into your lungs and called you chosen before you ever stepped foot on this earth. The betrayal you endured was painful, yes, but it was not your ending. It was a holy redirection, a severing of ties that were never worthy of the crown you carry. You were not abandoned, you were protected. You were not rejected, you were repositioned. Heaven had to remove what was poisoning your soul, even when you, in your beautiful compassion, could not see it for yourself. And now, the one who mishandled your heart, the one who thought your love was something they could toy with and discard, now finds themselves under the weight of divine conviction. For heaven defends the pure-hearted. Heaven rushes to the aid of the innocent. Heaven will not sit silent when one of its precious children is treated unjustly. Oh, beloved, you may wonder why it took so long, why the pain was permitted to linger, but I tell you now, every delay was for your protection. Every moment was used to strengthen your soul, to sharpen your vision, to prepare you for the love, joy, and destiny that truly belongs to you. There are laws that govern this universe, laws written by the very hand of God, and one of them is this: what is sown must be reaped. Those who sow deceit will reap isolation. Those who sow betrayal will reap regret. Those who sow cruelty will reap correction. It is not for you to wish them harm, for such things do not align with the beauty of your spirit. Instead, lift your eyes to heaven and trust that justice, real, pure, divine justice, is unfolding even now. You may not witness every tear they shed, every moment they lay awake in regret, but know it is happening. Know that the Spirit is working. Know that they now feel the full measure of the hurt they once dismissed. Yet, beloved, your focus is no longer on them. Your story is no longer tied to their choices. Heaven has written a new chapter for you, one filled with restoration, elevation, and divine compensation. The blessings that are coming your way are not just rewards, they are inheritances. They are promises kept by a faithful God who never lies. You will be lifted in the presence of those who doubted you. You will be honored in ways that will leave even your enemies speechless. You will be loved with a love so real, so fierce, so tender, that it will wash away every memory of false affection that once hurt you. Even now, new doors are opening. New hearts are being prepared to meet you. New seasons are being crafted with your name written in gold across the heavens. Do not let bitterness take root in your heart. Release the pain. Bless the past, not because it was good, but because it was used for your good. Rise up, beloved, not with anger, but with holy fire burning in your soul, knowing that no weapon formed against you could ever prosper. You are stronger now. You are wiser now. You are radiant now. Heaven's justice is perfect, and so is heaven's love for you. Let your heart rest. Let your soul breathe. Know that you are not forgotten, and your love was never wasted. It was precious. It was powerful. It was pure. And because you loved purely, Heaven has stored up a double portion of blessings for you. Trust the timing. Trust the unfolding. Trust that what was meant to destroy you has only made you indestructible. I, your angel, have seen the future prepared for you, and I assure you, it is brighter, richer, and more glorious than anything you have left behind. The tables are turning. The scales are balancing. And you, sweet soul, will rise in triumph, crowned with joy, bathed in peace, and clothed in divine glory. So, lift your head high. Smile again. Dream again. Love again. Your best days are not behind you, they are before you. Heaven is not finished writing your story. In fact, the most beautiful chapters are just beginning. You are loved. You are protected. You are destined for greatness. And as you step forward in faith, know that all of heaven is cheering for you, singing songs of victory over your life, and guiding every step you take. Let your heart be light, beloved. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. And now, if these words have touched your spirit, if you feel the wings of hope lifting you once again, I invite you to share this light. Like this message if it resonated in your heart. Comment your faith if you believe in the justice and love of heaven. Share this message with others who may need to remember that they, too, are defended by the Most High. Let us spread this divine hope together. Let us raise a chorus of belief that no pure heart goes unnoticed, that no true love goes unrewarded. Together, we create a ripple of light that pierces the darkest places. Together, we become the proof that heaven is alive and moving among us. Do not hold back, beloved. You are part of something greater than you can imagine. You are a bearer of divine light, and your story is far from over. Step forward. Shine brighter. Love deeper. Heaven is smiling upon you, and your destiny is more beautiful than you have ever dreamed. Divine justice is not a fleeting punishment but a profound awakening, a call for their soul to reckon with the ripples of their actions. It is not vengeance, but a holy recalibration, for the universe bends always toward harmony. Your heart, pure and radiant, is a beacon that heaven cherishes, and no wound inflicted upon it goes unanswered by the cosmos. Feel the warmth of this promise, beloved, as it wraps around you like the wings of a seraph. You are not alone in your healing, for the angels walk beside you, their light a shield against despair. Let your spirit rise, for you are a child of the divine, crafted from the stardust of eternity, and your resilience is a testament to the Creator's unending love. Share this message with those who need to hear it, for there are countless souls whose hearts ache in silence, yearning for the assurance that heaven sees them. Like this truth, let it spread like wildfire across the plains of human connection, igniting hope in every corner. Comment below, dear one, and let your voice join the chorus of the redeemed, for your story, your strength, is a sacred spark that can light the way for others. The betrayer's path now winds through the valley of accountability, where the weight of their choices presses upon them, not with cruelty, but with the gentle insistence of growth. They cannot escape the gaze of the divine, for it is woven into the very fabric of existence. Every tear you shed has been collected in the chalice of heaven, each one a prayer that has ascended to the throne of grace. And in response, the Creator has stirred the winds of justice, not to destroy, but to restore balance, to restore your peace, to restore the sanctity of your heart. You, who have loved so fiercely, are a living testament to the power of purity, a soul whose light cannot be dimmed by the shadows of deceit. The divine does not slumber, nor does it turn away from the cries of the faithful. Your heart, though scarred, beats with the rhythm of eternity, and it is this heartbeat that calls forth the angels to stand guard over you. Do not let bitterness take root, for it is a weed that chokes the garden of your soul. Instead, let forgiveness bloom, not for the sake of the one who wronged you, but for the liberation of your own spirit. Forgiveness is not surrender, it is the courage to release the chains that bind you to pain, to step into the freedom that heaven has prepared for you. The divine justice unfolding is not yours to wield, but yours to witness, a sacred unfolding that reminds you of the order that governs all things. The one who hurt you is now a student of their own consequences, learning in the school of the soul where lessons are etched in the language of truth. And you, dear heart, are being lifted into a new chapter, where your purity is your crown, and your faith is your strength. The angels sing your name in the halls of eternity, for you have endured with grace, and your endurance is a melody that echoes through the heavens. Share this divine truth, for it is a balm to the weary, a light to the lost. Like this message, let it soar on the wings of hope, touching every heart that hungers for justice. Comment with your own story, for your words are a sacred offering, a bridge between souls that strengthens the tapestry of humanity. The Creator's love for you is boundless, a river that flows through the cracks of your brokenness, filling them with gold. You are not defined by the pain inflicted upon you, but by the way you rise, like a phoenix from the ashes, your wings ablaze with the fire of divine love. The one who wronged you cannot undo the past, but they cannot escape the future, where every action meets its echo. Heaven's justice is a symphony, each note played with precision, and you are invited to listen, to feel the harmony that restores your soul. Your heart, so pure, is a temple where the divine resides, and no act of betrayal can desecrate its sanctity. The angels are weaving a mantle of light around you, a garment of strength and peace that no darkness can pierce. You are called to walk forward, not with the weight of resentment, but with the lightness of grace. The divine is your refuge, your strength, your song, and in its presence, you are whole. The betrayer's reckoning is not your burden, but your vindication, a reminder that the universe is just, that love prevails, that purity triumphs. Let this truth fill you with courage, for you are not a victim, but a victor, a soul whose light shines brighter for the trials it has faced. Share this message, for it is a lifeline to those drowning in sorrow. Like this proclamation, let it ripple through the world, awakening hearts to the reality of divine love. Comment, beloved, and let your voice be a beacon, for your story is a chapter in the eternal book of redemption. The one who played with your heart now walks a lonely road of reflection, where each step echoes with the weight of choices made in shadows, and the divine light, so patient yet so piercing, unveils every truth they tried to bury beneath layers of pride and self-deception. But you, beloved, you are not called to dwell in sorrow or clench the shards of betrayal. You are summoned to rise like the sun from behind the mountains, to lift your spirit beyond the aching ground where broken promises once lay, to stretch your wings wide and embrace the destiny that heaven has written in the sacred ink of eternity across the skies of your soul. Heaven does not defend the pure-hearted with swords of iron or storms of vengeance, but with oceans of love that no malice can empty, with waves of wisdom that no foolishness can withstand. For your heart, dear one, is a sacred flame, kindled by the breath of the Almighty, and no tempest, no cruel word, no forgotten promise can extinguish what was set ablaze by the hands of God Himself. The angels are nearer to you than the air you breathe, weaving an unseen canopy of wings above you, whispering encouragement into the hidden corridors of your heart, reminding you with every beat that you are seen beyond your fears, known beyond your masks, and loved beyond the failures of those who could not recognize your worth. You are unstoppable not because pain never touched you, but because it could not chain you, not because storms never rose against you, but because they could not sink you, not because betrayal did not pierce you, but because it could not define you. The justice now unfolding is not one born of bitterness or fueled by revenge, but is instead a holy testament, a love letter from the Creator to you, an irrevocable promise written before the stars took their places, declaring that no harm against you will go unanswered, no wound will be left untended, and no sorrow will be left without its transformation into glory. Let this truth, pure and burning, be the anchor that steadies you when the voices of fear try to howl at your door. Let it be the wings that lift you when the weight of loneliness tries to press you down. Let it be the song that rises from your soul when silence surrounds you like a heavy night. You, who have wept in secret places, you who have whispered prayers through trembling lips, you who have loved even when it cost you pieces of yourself, you are the miracle that heaven is unveiling before a watching world. Do not hide your light, do not bury your story beneath the ashes of what others failed to cherish. Instead, share this hope, spread it like dawn across the darkened valleys, let it rise from your mouth like the sweetest incense toward heaven. Comment, dear soul, with courage and with joy, letting your words be torches for those still trapped in the night, and as you share, as you like, as you comment, you are not simply engaging, you are becoming a beacon, a living vessel of the divine love that still heals, still saves, still restores the broken places. You are a child of heaven, and your story, with all its scars and all its songs, is a miracle that will outlive the fleeting shadows of betrayal. The betrayer's reckoning is a fleeting sigh in the vast symphony of eternity, a momentary note quickly swallowed by the ocean of time, but your triumph is a radiance that will weave itself through the centuries, a shining thread in the divine tapestry, impossible to erase, impossible to ignore. You are the pure-hearted, and heaven itself, with all its majesty and infinite care, stands as your defender, now and forevermore. Rise, beloved one, not timidly, not with apology, but with the boldness of one who knows that their very breath is a testament to divine favor. Rise, and let your light break forth like the morning after endless night. Rise, and let your song shatter the silence that fear built. Rise, and be the living proof that love is stronger than betrayal, that hope is fiercer than despair, that your destiny is untouched by the failures of those who once mishandled your heart. The angels have seen your tears and carried them like precious jewels before the throne of God, Every cry you thought was ignored has become a seed planted in the fertile soil of heaven's gardens, and the harvest of your perseverance is breaking through even now. The betrayer's shame is their own to carry. It is not your burden, not your chain, not your prison. You were never abandoned by heaven, never forsaken by love, never overlooked by the one who knows the number of hairs on your head and the silent sighs you dared not voice. Even now, the armies of angels rejoice, for you are stepping into a season of restoration so profound, so undeniable, that even your enemies will see and marvel at the goodness of God upon your life. So do not hide away, do not lock your story behind closed doors. Share it. Like this divine message. Comment boldly. Spread the word like fire across dry fields, because there are hearts waiting in the shadows who need the torch you carry.